I'm Dr. Maya Sterling, and in my therapy chair, I hear stories that people wouldn't dare admit out loud. Secrets about love, betrayal, and dangerous desires. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because today's confession isn't just about cheating, it's about obsession, power, and the kind of scandal that can ruin lives in silence. She sat across from me, avoiding my eyes, twisting the wedding band on her finger. For privacy, I'll call her Melissa. Melissa had been married for 8 years. Her husband, Paul, was steady, reliable, hardworking, and faithful. He provided her with comfort, security, and routine. But routine was exactly what Melissa couldn't stand anymore. Their intimacy had dwindled to a mechanical chore, predictable, rushed, passionless. Then came her boss, Richard. He wasn't just attractive, he exuded control. Late meetings, after-hours deadlines, and business trips turned into something else. Melissa described the first time vividly. A dimly lit office, papers spread across the desk, and Richard brushing his hand over hers when passing a file. It was electric, a spark she hadn't felt in years. From there, everything escalated. Coffee breaks turned into private lunches. Business trips became weekends of indulgence. She told me his presence was intoxicating, his drive insatiable, his ability to make her feel wanted overwhelming. "Dr. Maya," she whispered. "He made me feel alive. Like my body belonged to me again." But here's the scandal that cut deeper. Richard was married too. Not only married, but his wife was on the same company board. And Paul, Melissa's husband, admired Richard, even invited him over for dinner once. Melissa confessed that sometimes while sitting at her dining table she would look at her husband and Richard talking like friends, both clueless, and she'd feel a rush of guilt, mixed with excitement. She said it was like living 2 lives. One as the perfect wife and one as the woman Richard couldn't keep his hands off. But passion always comes with a cost. It wasn't long before Melissa slipped. One evening, Paul noticed a late-night text on her phone. Nothing explicit, just, "I can still taste you." The blood drained from his face. He confronted her and in a panic Melissa lied, saying it was a mistake, a prank. Paul didn't fully believe her, but he let it drop, for the moment. Things spiraled when Richard's wife found out. She discovered the affair through hotel records and nearly destroyed both Melissa's marriage and Richard's career in one blow. But here's the twist, Melissa admitted in my office. Even after all of this, she couldn't stop. She told me she still sneaks around with Richard, even though she knows it's only a matter of time before everything collapses. "Why?" I asked her. Her answer was chilling. "Because Paul makes me feel safe. But Richard makes me feel alive. And if I had to choose between safety and feeling alive, I'll take the fire every time." Melissa's story isn't just about cheating. It's about the dangerous hunger that comes when stability feels like suffocation, and the thrill of desire outweighs the risk of destruction. This isn't just infidelity. It's an addiction to danger, to desire, to the thrill of what you're not supposed to have. Melissa is still walking the edge of losing everything, all because she's chasing a fire she knows can burn her whole life down. Would you risk your marriage for passion? Or is security more important than desire? Tell me in the comments. And if this story made you think, subscribe and share it, because these are the truths people live but never admit out loud. This isn't just infidelity. It's an addiction to danger, to desire, to the thrill of what you're not supposed to have. Melissa is still walking the edge of losing everything, all because she's chasing a fire she knows can burn her whole life down.